Misty, 5 hours, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you really got to have the jurors' attention. You were in there. You've done this. How do you rate how the prosecutors did?
Tom, I think they did a really good job, and I'll tell you what makes a great trial lawyer. It's distilling it down to layman's terms. You're not stuck in the legalese. You're taking the elements of each charge, which are very difficult to understand. You're applying the evidence that was seen throughout the trial to those elements and telling the juror, this is why you should find Combs guilty. Now, that coupled with the visuals that they used and really simplifying what the jury needs to look at. Remember what this case was. 7 weeks, 30+ witnesses, so many documents, financial records, text messages, emails, all of that. What does it all mean? And what prosecutors wanted to do is say, don't get distracted by all of this other stuff. Look at the elements and look at what really matters. And they focused in on that.
Misty, we know the defense didn't call any witnesses. What do they have to do in closings tomorrow?
So in closings tomorrow, they have to hit some of those issues, just like Chloe said to me when you're talking about RICO. They have to look at what the charges require from prosecutors. There has to be a conspiracy. I would say, where are the co-conspirators? I only see one person at that defense table. Why weren't they charged? Why didn't prosecutors put them on the stand? You never heard from them. Insufficient. And then I would also speak to that criminal enterprise element and say, well, you're talking about the Combs enterprise. Per the prosecutors, well, that's just an individual person. It has to be something distinct from that. And with respect to the sex trafficking charges, you're going to see a lot of those text messages which tend to show consent. Remembering, this is an intent crime. Diddy has to have intended to coerce these women into the freak-offs through force, fraud, or coercion. And when you see the messages and they say, can't wait for the FO, what the defense is going to say is, well, you know what? Even if they in their heart of hearts didn't want to do it, he wouldn't have known.
Real quick, Misty, what do you think is going to happen here? Are you thinking there may be sort of a surprise verdict?
Well, I think the Mann Act, that's transportation to engage in prostitution, has been proved by leaps and bounds by prosecutors.
Okay.
But when it comes to the sex trafficking, Cassie Ventura's case a bit stronger than Jane's. And RICO, to me, still falls short.